Good morning. Well, yesterday was a beautiful day to spend an afternoon at the ballpark, and the West Virginia Miners, well, they were in action with a pretty good crowd. The Miners with the old Sunday matinee yesterday afternoon for their final game against the Danville Dans, trailing 2-1 in this series and 3-0 in the second, and make that a 4-0 deficit in the second after Max Jung Goldberg singles to score another. And then later in the inning, Andrew Meggs pops up to right, and a great play forces the out, but it's enough for Walker McKinley to score to give the Dans the 5-0 lead. Miners would put runners on base though, but Dawson Sweat, the pitcher, got out of those situations easily. 4 innings of work for him and a big strikeout to end the inning here. The Miners, they would make a few good plays of their own. Give them credit. Ross Mulhall at first showing off the glove for the unassisted out, and it even hit a homer later in the game for the lone run for the Miners. And then later, bases loaded, grounded to third, and they get the out at home. Heads up play to save some face, but the next batter, Aiden Malm, will fly out to left for the sacrifice fly as the 6th run comes across for Danville. The Dans win the series 3-1. Miners lose 9-1 and fall to 5-17 on the year. They're off tomorrow, but they'll be back in action on Tuesday at home to host Chillicothe. But the Miners, they weren't the only ones in action yesterday. Both the Princeton Rays and the Bluefield Blue Jays had games last night in the Appalachian League as the first week of the league continued. The Rays, they were at home in Princeton for a 5 o'clock first pitch, and they lose big 10-2. But they weren't the only local team to struggle last night. The Blue Jays were in Pulaski again taking on the Yankees, and they also lose big 18-5 after they managed to win big on Saturday night.